following King Charles III and Queen Camilla, who posted a congratulatory message to Prince Harry on their official account on X at 8:30 British time. He was also congratulated by Prince William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales. They posted their own well wishes for Harry's happiness on his milestone 40th birthday on their official account on X and on Zabragram. Notably, both the King and Queen and the Waleses used the same photo of Harry, which, in my opinion, was quite heavily retouched. I should note that in 2021, a decision was made that members of the royal family who do not work for the crown would only be congratulated on official royal family accounts for significant milestone dates. Therefore, it's unsurprising that last year the royal family did not congratulate Harry on his 39th birthday or Meghan Markle on her 43rd birthday this year. In this context, it's not a snub, but adherence to established rules. However, even these current congratulations to the Duke of Sussex are more a formality than a gesture of rapprochement, an olive branch, or a sign of warming relations. The official royal family account on X, formerly Twitter, posted birthday greetings to Prince Harry at around 8:30 a.m. British time. The simple message, accompanied by a birthday cake emoji, reads, "Wishing the Duke of Sussex a happy 40th birthday today. The Duke of Sussex plans to celebrate this milestone birthday privately in Montecito, where he now lives with his wife Meghan and their children Archie and Lilibet." There were no indications of whether King Charles and Prince William would issue public birthday messages, but the King and Queen evidently wanted to mark the occasion early, several hours before the West Coast of America was awake. The Prince and Princess of Wales have not yet commented on Harry's significant day. Has the Harry Returns campaign begun? We are now teetering on the fragile bridge of speculation, considering that Prince Harry has turned 40 and the media has been discussing this from all angles, including pondering how Harry's, and by the way Meghan's, life might have unfolded had they not left the UK so hastily. Royal expert and editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, Ingrid Seward, reminded us of something Prince Harry said to her in an interview before he married Meghan. He emphasized that if he, Harry, wants to be remembered for anything significant or any contributions as a senior royal family member, he has limited time, precisely until William's children grow up to step into the spotlight. Meanwhile, Ingrid noted in her rather emotional column in The Sun, "You never know when life will really push you forward." Reflecting on the events of the current year, when senior royals were practically sidelined due to illnesses, she claimed that Harry, had he been in the UK, could have become virtually the face of the monarchy. Side by side with Queen Camilla, somewhere in the forest a bear just died. Harry can't stand Camilla, as Ingrid pointed out, and in some instances substituting for the king himself. But in fact, she is right. While King Charles III was under treatment and Prince William was at the bedside of his sick wife, it was Harry, as the senior in the royal hierarchy, who could have stepped forward. Ingrid reminded us of that February day when William suddenly withdrew from a memorial service for King Constantine II of Greece, where he was supposed to do a reading and lead the royal family with Camilla. On that very day, as we later learned, the Waleses found out that Kate had cancer, and William stayed home with his wife. In the end, it was Camilla who did the reading, and the royal procession to the church was led by the disgraced Prince Andrew. How much simpler things would have been, Ingrid Seward remarked, if Harry had been there at that moment. He would have replaced his brother, and William wouldn't have had to be torn between his duty to the monarchy and love for his wife. Quite likely, William would have been left in peace. He could have been with Kate and avoided the media's attacks for his supposed unwillingness to work for the glory of the homeland. Ingrid also believes that the vibrant activities the Sussexes are currently engaging in through their international travels are precisely the royal role that Queen Elizabeth II had originally proposed to them. She appointed Harry as president and Meghan later as vice president of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. In this capacity, they could have been doing exactly what they are doing now, visiting Commonwealth countries, but with genuine royal grandeur and charm. Another point of interest is a trend in the British press, as noted by many. In recent articles, even those critical of the Sussexes, Prince Harry is portrayed as innocent and charming compared to his dictator wife. For instance, in the latest piece by the Daily Mail, released on the prince's birthday, echoing information from The Hollywood Reporter about Meghan terrorizing her staff and them fleeing in droves. It is emphasized that Harry is the amicable one, while Meghan is, well, are they preparing to welcome Harry back? Fertilizing the ground, perhaps? Here's another intriguing moment. A significant rise over the past 6 months suggests that the Duke of Sussex, who turns 40 today, has managed to turn the tide of public opinion, writes the Daily Mail, commenting on the results of a public opinion poll conducted in connection with the Duke of Sussex's 40th birthday. And further, while more than 60% of the population still oppose or are undecided about his return, the prince has seen his support rise from 25% in March to 34% this month, according to Ipsos. An increase of 36% indicates that Harry's more conciliatory approach to the royal family this year is beginning to pay off, as he hopes to strengthen ties with the UK. He returned to the UK without any controversy in May to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games, and in August for the memorial service of his uncle, Lord Robert Fellows. As an apparent olive branch to the royal family, he stated last month that the paperback release of his memoir, Spare, will not include any new truth bombs. Are they hinting that not all is lost? That Harry indeed has a chance? The tabloids are quite direct about this, with headlines boasting of secret plans and great escapes. While recent reports suggest an increase in Prince Harry's approval ratings, the reality of the Sussexes' position is far from rosy. The glossy narrative spun by their public relations efforts cannot mask the underlying discontent and skepticism brewing both in the UK and abroad. Despite attempts to portray a more sympathetic Harry, it's important to recognize the ongoing controversies and criticisms surrounding the couple, more specifically their frequent media appearances and contradictions. Harry and Meghan's desire to live a private life often clashes with their very public endeavors, leading many to question the authenticity of their intentions. Their Netflix documentary and Harry's memoir, Spare, were filled with personal revelations and private family moments, which left many wondering how these fit into their stated quest for privacy. The irony is not lost on the public, who may see these actions less as vehicles for personal healing and more as strategic moves to remain in the spotlight. Moreover, the Sussexes' frequent criticism of royal life and their family has undoubtedly strained their relationships with the royals. The truth bombs dropped in interviews have been a double-edged sword, garnering sympathy from some while alienating others who view these revelations as betrayals. The palace has long adhered to a policy of never complain, never explain, and the Sussexes' decision to air grievances publicly is seen by many as a breach of protocol that underscores a lack of respect for family and tradition. Their philanthropic efforts, although notable, are often overshadowed by the controversies. Questions have been raised about the actual impact and management of their charitable foundation, Archewell. Critics argue that while the couple speaks passionately about their causes, the results on the ground are not as visible or significant as one might expect from individuals with their wealth and influence. Additionally, their international travels, which Ingrid Seward frames as opportunities Harry and Meghan have embraced independently, are often viewed through a skeptical lens. Critics see them as attempts to establish themselves as global celebrities, capitalizing on their royal connections while simultaneously distancing themselves from the royal institution. This perceived contradiction continues to fuel negative perceptions among the public and the media. The press is also quick to point out that, despite Meghan's attempts to rebrand herself in Hollywood post-royal life, her endeavors have not always met with critical success. Film and TV projects she reportedly pursued have struggled to get off the ground, prompting discussions on whether the couple can sustain their brand purely based on past royal ties. In conclusion, while Harry and Meghan may cherish a vision of themselves as independent, impactful figures, there are significant hurdles and public perceptions they must overcome. Whether they can reconcile their public relations strategies with authentic, on-the-ground impact remains to be seen. For now, their narrative remains entangled in contradictions, leaving many to wonder about the genuineness of their intentions and the sustainability of their newfound roles outside royal life. If you found this article thought-provoking and want to stay updated with more insights and analyses on current affairs in the royal family and beyond, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. Hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps us bring you more content that matters to you.